Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today on the menu is Talju.
Dear God, this isn't the Talju Agatha and I left behind. Be careful.
Behind this guy is a picture of a dog called Sam. That's gonna be relevant for the main quest.
You either got balls, or you got some screws loose to wander around out here. I wasn't expecting any help anytime soon.
Who are you?
I'm Borrow. I'm the town's mechanic and I own this scrapyard. The Sabs attacked the town. They came out of nowhere. The odor of burnt flesh. The Sabs, they used flamethrowers. When they finally left, I heard an explosion. Soon after, these demons invaded the town. I barricaded myself in here ever since. Hadia is a prison. You know what happens when two animals are trapped in a small cage, right? After a while, one ends up in the other one's belly. Doesn't matter who rules over Hadia. A king, a politician, or a despot. It will always turn to shit. I don't know much about politics and never cared about it. I want to fix cars and get on with my day. I knew it was only a matter of time before they started killing each other, giving themselves more reason to hate one another for generations to come. Like all wars, this one is beyond madness, especially considering we've been at peace for centuries. The media played their part in this mess. I hold them responsible for this war. They keep spewing their constant bickering, blaming, and lying. They fueled this war and lit the match. I've only heard about the peacekeepers. I've never met anyone from the outside world. I don't like strangers. Hell, I don't even like people I know. I'm not the type to socialize much. However, I do read a lot. I've come across some newspapers from the outside world. It's highly illegal in Hadia, making them an even more satisfying read. From what I've read, turns out that the outside is just as messed up as it is here. Sabs think of themselves above Palamists because we still believe in Setharus. Sabs have let go of their faith in the name of progress. Look outside. How's that for progress? You stray from Setharus's gaze, you lose all morality. That is why Sabs can do what they did out there. They killed women and children. Not with bullets. No, that would have been merciful. They burnt them alive. Their screams. They will haunt me until the day I die. Word of advice. Never lose touch with your God. Talju was a Palamas village in the Sabinian province. Sabs surrounded us. Sabinian families were living peacefully here in Talju. The Sabs tucked tail and ran off when they heard our forces were closing on Talju. See, that's the difference right there. We didn't hurt the Sabs living here. We didn't hang them in trees. We didn't line them with lead, and we sure as hell didn't burn them alive. Palamists aren't like that. We would never do such things. I don't know what they are. They terrify me. The noises they make and that scream. I remember from the holy book that demons only appear when humanity has sinned beyond reason. If that were the case, they'd only be interested in killing Sabs, not Palamists. The demons don't give a damn who you pray to or how many times a day. If they spot you, they'll tear you apart.
Do you know where I can find Caspian Fran?
Well, he could be anywhere in this chaos. He might still be at his home or the town hall. During emergencies, people assemble there. It's impossible to see anything out there. Take this map. The town hall is already indicated on it. I've circled Caspian's house in red in case he's still there.
Locked from the other side. This one also. Flares. Flares are for some NPCs in this area. Light in the dark. I didn't have the chance to explain, but here I found an ID card of a kid and keys for a house where that kid lives. Or, well, used to live. Pharmacy key. Before I go anywhere else, I'm gonna go this way.
fire, the heat, shadows in the ashes. No, Cass, run! They chased me. I got cut bad. They have no faces. What happened? Where's my family? It's dark. I need to close up the bakery and go home.
Zethras, grant us mercy. Deliver us from our sins, that we may walk under your gaze. Deliver us from the fire and brimstone cast upon us. Zethras, grant us strength. As demons walk among us, so shall we walk the path of righteousness. We shall answer your wrath with a lifetime of penitence.
I am doing all I can here. I can't work miracles. I am not equipped to deal with all of these burns. What a mess. This poor boy. His entire family died in an instant. Artillery shell. And I was lucky enough to find him when I did. We're trying to organize an evac soon, but I need to know that we aren't leaving anyone behind. There has to be more survivors out there. The problem is we have no idea where they are. And if we could spot their locations, we could plan a route to pick them up before leaving.
That's the hint for you to give flares to other people.
Why did Zethras do this?
Other people that aren't here.
How can I bring a child into a place like this? What do I tell them? How do I protect them against this much hatred? I can't do this without Solemn. Fia said his injuries are quite serious, and I fear for the worst. Zethras, help us.
Just a couple flesh wounds. I'll be fine. If anything happens to Sila or the baby, I need to get them out of here.
Why did Zethras do this?
My husband volunteered to stay behind when his Deimos division got called away to the south. He wanted to protect me. I'd suffered these burns 1,000 times to bring him back. Our defender. My hero.
How could I have let go of his hand? I know he's out there somewhere.
And who are you?
I'm Caspian. I taught history at the school here in town. My son, Lucan, is out there somewhere, alone and terrified. I'm not leaving this hellhole without him.
So the key and the ID that I just found belongs to his son.
Whatever those demons are, they don't seem to give a rat's ass if you're a Sab or a Palamist. They are making it impossible to search for Lucan.
What do you know about this symbol?
I can give you a history lesson, but I need help. If you want to know more about this symbol, help me find my son, and I'll tell you everything I know.
Do you have any idea where Lucan might be?
Lucan and I got separated. During the chaos, we heard Sam barking. Lucan ran off to find him. That dog was my son's best friend. Take this walkie-talkie. When you find Lucan, please give it to him. I'll handle it from there. It would be best if you tried the playground or the school. Sam and Lucan played there all the time.
What can you tell me about Sam?
Sam is Borrow's dog. My son and Sam became fast friends when we moved here. Lucan would rush to see him every day after school.
Tell me more about the mechanic.
I had minimal interactions with him, but enough to know he's a nice guy. He knew everyone in town. He was nice enough to let Lucan play with Sam. He owns the garage and scrapyard on the other side of the train tracks.
This is where I found Lucan's ID card and key to Caspian's house. Locked from the other side. Before I go this way, I'm gonna go the other way. That's where the town hall is, and I want to go this way. Unlock.
This is where Agatha and I laid low for a while. She saved my life.
From where I'm standing, that's a good thing.
Thanks.
This save here belongs to Agatha. To open it, you need to check her ID card. And you need this serial number, 34911.
I've managed to make it back to the Talju safe house with the journalist Tanya Alver. We will lay low here until the weeping night beckons. It's been a long journey, and we're both exhausted. The border crossing was more complicated than usual. Miss Alver has proven quite resourceful, however. I expected to be babysitting another one of Vitalis' inept contacts, so I underestimated Tanya. She's resilient and sharp as a tack. I've found myself, against my better judgment, growing increasingly fond of her. Perhaps a foolish sentiment, given the circumstances that warrant her presence here.
Idol of Rage. Striking an enemy will cause subsequent strikes to deal damage over time. Mystery solved.
Oh, hey, hello. I'm sorry, do you live... Is this your place? I needed somewhere to hide and this apartment was empty, so... Do you know if anyone else is alive out there?
This is one of the survivors that needs signal flare.
Thank you. Hopefully someone will be able to see this. I can't stay here forever.
There it is. And you don't have much time to help the survivors. You only have time as long as you don't complete this main quest. If you complete this quest without giving them flares to all 4 survivors, you're gonna miss out on 4 good deeds. E9. They're lying to us all. Because each survivor is a good deed. Another survivor is the mechanic.
Huh. The fucking Sabs are responsible for all of this.
Can you tell me more about Sam?
Sam's an American bulldog. Best damn guard dog I ever had. His coat is white with a few black patches on his face. Sam went nuts during the attack. He scratched, gnawed, and chewed his way out. I suppose he went to find the kid. Sam's very protective of him and extremely loyal. I hope they find each other. When Sam escaped, I saw a glimpse of him running in the distance. He may have been heading towards the school, but he could be anywhere.
What can you tell me about Lucan?
Poor kid. I recognize the signs of bullying when I see them. It's the reason why I let him play with Sam. Sam and I are alike. We don't like people. I've rarely seen Sam instantly take a liking to anyone like that before. I suppose Sam saw the same signs I did, if you believe in such things. The kid came here almost every day. Even I took a liking to him. He was never a nuisance, always polite, and knew when his stay was overdue. I'll pray for his safe return.
Here you go.
I get it. I light this up and they come get me. All right then. Thanks.
Before I go this way, I'm gonna go this way. This is important for one mystery. Alarm level up. This takes me back to my APC. This is where I came from. Let's kill this guy. Unlock, nice. I'll go there in a bit. This house here belongs to Caspian and Lucan. And I've already found the key, so I can go in. National Library, Leith.
Lucan and I are finally settling in. Now that the move to Talju is complete, I'm quite eager to begin delving further into the Week of Peace. This new line of research is a breath of fresh air. I was beginning to lose my mind with the constant frustrations of my Blood Queen research. Talju is the only place in Hadia that still celebrates the Week of Peace, even in stark defiance of it being outlawed almost a decade ago. I'm glad someone is preserving our heritage. I grew up celebrating the Week of Peace, and it has always fascinated me. What was its original purpose? Why did Yankel outlaw it in the 80s? I hope to find some answers here. It's good to be back among my fellow Palamists. There is a real sense of community in this town. I've also applied for a teaching job at the local school. I can see Lucan and I building a nice life here.
Reminder, safe. Lucan's birthday, ID number. That's a hint. Limbic Rod. Limbic Door. Sinedra Underground. And that should be it. In their house. I don't want to fall down there yet. I got rid of this guy, good. Now I'm gonna go this way. Fall down here. Okay, here I found tier 2 for my drone. Charge. There are multiple tiers of drone modules. I had a charge tier 1, now I found charge tier 2. Wake up, everybody. I was here. I don't have a key for this door. And here, zoom lens. You already know who wants that. I'm probably gonna visit him after I'm done with this area. And there's Sam.
Who are you?
Hey, it's okay. I won't hurt you. Who are you, kid?
I'm Lucan. My dad told me to never talk to strangers. But you don't look like the soldiers that burned down the town. I hid here when the monsters came. The soldiers, they let the monsters into the town when they left. I lost Sam when I ran here. He attacked one of the monsters. He saved me. I hope he's okay. I wish I had held on to my dad's hand. I hope he's safe. I want him to come get me.
Who is Sam?
Sam is my best friend. He saved me from the monsters. I hope he is okay. If you find him, can you bring him here? I feel safer when he's with me.
Is Caspian your dad?
Yes, my dad's name is Caspian.
Well then, take this walkie-talkie.
Hello? Dad! No, but I think Sam is.
I'm sure he's okay. Where are you?
I'm at the school in the maintenance room.
Okay, listen to me. Stay right where you are. I'm coming to get you.
I'm sorry I ran away, Dad.
It's okay, Lucan. The important thing is that you're safe. I'll be there soon.
I hope my dad comes to get me soon.
Are you gonna be okay?
My dad said to stay put. I'm going to listen to him this time.
Not going down yet. $29 medium grief shards. That's crazy. Look at this big spiky time loop. Love it. New cap. There is a survivor up here.
She's gone. They're all gone. How did this happen? How can I go on? Zethyrus, save their souls. Oh my goodness. You mean to say there might be other survivors? I do hope you're right. I lit the flare. If there are other survivors, maybe we can help each other. I just don't want to get my hopes up.
unlock. Awesome. This is where I found the ID and the key. In here is the last survivor.
What the hell happened here? I feel like I'm trapped in some twisted nightmare. I just want to wake up. So others can see where I am. It's worth a shot. We're all gonna die here anyways. The flare's lit. Let's just hope it doesn't attract any monsters. That would be just my luck.
Symbol Flame. If you remember all the way back in Sinidra Forest, there was a lady behind a door that was locked. Well, this is the key for that door. That's all the way back at the start of the game. This is where I found the lens.
All I can here. I can't work mirror this poor boy. We're trying to organize. The problem is we haven't.
Thank you for finding my son. It pains me to ask you for another favor.
I found your son. What do you want me to do?
We need to get out of here, but those things are roaming around our truck in the parking lot behind the town hall. Get rid of the creatures, and I'll tell you about the symbol. Take this key. It unlocks the parking lot's security booth, right next to where the Sabs hung our brave soldiers. Thank you for finding my son. We'll go get him while you get rid of that horrible thing in the parking lot.
Open gate. There we go. Everyone I gave signal flares is here now.
You've given me a new lease on life. Thank you. I can see now how important this community is to me. I can step up and help. Contribute. I can help rebuild once all this is over. It's what my wife would have wanted for me.
This is starting to sink in slowly. As fucked as it is. It's been quite sobering. Seeing other people going through this too. We're in this together. Under his case.
Thanks for helping me. They found me not too long after I lit the flare.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm a little heartbroken to be leaving the shop behind, but there's nothing left for me here.
I'm so glad there are other survivors. We have a much better chance if we stick together. Thanks again for the flare.
I'm quickly gonna go back to his shop. Because now I can check on his dog. And if I go to investigation, Keystone of Terror, Sam. Let's see if something will happen if I see the dog again. Back at the school. Nothing. No comment, nothing.
I'm so happy to be with my dad again. We left Tris to come here. My mom died of cancer. I think my dad was too sad to stay in our home, so we came here. I didn't like it here. The kids at school were mean to me, and Sam was my only friend. I don't want to live here anymore. I want my dad, Sam, and me to leave Hadia and never come back. My dad wants us to win the war. I don't care anymore. I just want to go to camp with the nice soldiers. My dad told me about the soldiers who wear the blue helmets. We're going to their camp, which has doctors and a lot of food. Dad also told me that they have lots of kids' toys. I hope we leave soon. The lessons at school talk about the Sabs. The teacher said they were evil and dangerous. My dad said the same thing. They're right. Look at what they did. We're the good guys. It's like in my comic book, The Sons of Palom. That's the codename for Hadia's highly trained special mission force. They defend Haitian freedom against the Serpent Brotherhood, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule Hadia by force. Serpent Fang, their leader, always wants to take over Hadia by force, but the Sons of Palom always fight back and win. They use super cool weapons to harness the power of Setharus. You should really read it. When the soldiers left, I went to the playground. My dad always told me to go there if I ever got lost. I was waiting on the swing. But then Sam suddenly ran off. He does that sometimes when he smells something weird. It's usually food. But I heard something. You know, that noise they make? I got off the swing to see what was making the weird noises. I could see something in the smoke. I thought it was my dad, so I called out to him, but then it screamed. It came out of the smoke and I ran away, and it came after me. It tried to grab me, but then Sam attacked it. I've never seen Sam so angry before. He bit the monster on the arm and wouldn't let go. I ran away to school, and that was the last time I saw Sam. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yes. My dad told me we were leaving soon. I just hope Sam will find us before we go.
Thanks for helping me.
Thank you for clearing the demons. Now we can get out of here. I've devoted most of my life to investigating Hadia's past. Our country has a vast and rich history. However, it's wreathed in mystery. Every stone I've turned leads to a dead end. There are entire sections in our timeline that seem to appear and disappear as if someone had purposefully created or erased history. I know I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it's true. Take the Week of Peace as an example. Roughly 1,000 years ago, they decided that every 33 years, the first week of January is a time of reflection and humility. Traditions like this are usually rooted in religion, astrological alignments, or mythology. Not this one. It just starts with no explanation. Girion Yankel outlawed the Week of Peace. Why? It makes no sense unless you want a war. Like any war, several causes and events lead up to its inevitability. I can tell you how this nightmare started, but I will spare you the history lesson. It's a waste of time. Now that I think of it, it doesn't matter what started the war. It doesn't. What's the point of knowing why when no one ever learns from it? I've taught history for most of my life. I used to think that information and knowledge would prevent such things from happening. What matters now is that this nightmare ends with a Palomist victory. It's the victors who write history. Thanks, Setharus, for the peacekeepers. They set up a refugee camp at the eastern border. We will all head to their camp as soon as possible. I think it's a beautiful idea to have soldiers defend and provide for the victims of war. They are an example to follow. If the outside world has an army that prevents wars, Lucan and I should consider leaving Hadia for good. Sabs are brutes, thugs, and war criminals. Look outside. Do you need any more proof? Their history is littered with examples of their hubris, cruelty, and complete disregard for their fellow citizens. Talju is but one example of the many atrocities they committed in our history. Sabs are cowards. Our brave soldiers of the Deimos Division were forced to reduce their numbers here in Talju. They were deployed to help the others besieged in the Illigad Valley. Do you think the Sabs would have attacked Talju in a fair fight? Not a chance. Never trust a Sab. ever. I conversed with one of our brave Deimos soldiers a few weeks ago. He told me that the siege of Leith was going well, and they were on the verge of taking the city. Can you imagine what that would do? It would bring us closer to total victory. It would force the AAF to split its forces, giving our boys a chance to liberate Umbrahan. Without the demons, we would be on our way to a decisive victory. When the Sab soldiers left, I went out looking for Lucan. I heard an explosion and all these demons stormed the streets. One of them almost got me. I barely made it back here. When I finally managed to calm down, I looked out the window, and the demons were all over the streets. I noticed something. The holes in the demons have strange patterns. I couldn't believe my eyes. The same patterns are found all over Hadean culture. You can observe them on ancient monuments, archways, staircases, columns, books, art, ancient artifacts, and even clothing. I have always wondered about the source of inspiration for these strange patterns. I could never connect the dots. Now it's clearer than Lake Sinan's waters.
Now, tell me what you know about this symbol.
This symbol represents the matron saint of southern Argola. You may have noticed that some vehicles and flags have the same symbol. They belong to the Deimos division. They worship her. She was initially the subject of my thesis, but I kept hitting dead ends. It was as if someone had erased her from history. She has another name. The Blood Queen.
Who is the Blood Queen?
The Blood Queen has always been a symbol of resistance against Sabinian oppression. Several statues bearing her screaming face were erected all over southern Argola. If I were you, I would go to Maristan. The statue is carved directly into the cliffside next to the village. You can go inside her head. It's hollowed out. Strange symbols are etched on the stone walls inside. I never figured out how to translate them. Perhaps you will have better luck uncovering the secrets of this enigmatic monarch.
New area, Maristan. Let's see those good deeds. There we go. 4 of them. This book here means that I have yet to get a reward for this good deed. Now that the truck left, I can go inside here to open the pharmacy and get something for another good deed. Metformin. And there's a mystery here on this PC, but it is locked and I need a key. The hint for the key is in this book, Crazy Week. Earlier today, the clock broke and the hand stopped exactly in between all the numbers in our computer password. So it's 91012. 91012. There it is. And with that, I'm done here. I don't have the prism to destroy the time loop, but I can come back later and do it.
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find out there.
Any dialogues? No. Any research?
Have you found something of interest?
I did.
Interesting. I'll look it up. Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one. I found a vault of forbidden knowledge in the Vista.
Hey. Nice.
Good find. I'll look it up. Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
I love how my data pad, my inventory is charging up here. Imagine if your inventory system had a battery that would actually deplete and you couldn't use it until you recharged it. Maristan in your region. Before I go there, I'm gonna go here. You may or may not remember that there was a door this way.
Goodness. It feels so good to breathe fresh air again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no idea what to do now. We have nothing left back home, and I don't know the way through the mountains.
Thank you kindly, sir. I don't know how much longer it could have lasted.
So she doesn't know the way. However, I can give her the map that I found on the body, where I also found the key for this place.
This is Gant's map? With any luck, we can use this to find our way across the mountain, even without him. As soon as we gather our strength, we'll set off. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us.
There we go. Good deed. Cufflinks. New research.
As soon as we gather our strength, we'll set off. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us.
Thank you kindly, sir. I don't know how much longer it could have lasted.
I don't have the rods for this. So I'll be back later. Nice new level. I doubt I have rods for this. Yeah, only one. Well, it's time to go back. Now I can go to a casa.
We were finally leaving Jova. This massive creature materialized ahead of us. Swatted the truck aside like a fly. I grabbed what we could, slogged through the marsh. The creatures were everywhere. What the hell are they? Rojo and I are the only two left. I'm almost out of metformin. I'm a goner without those pills. Even if I wasn't stuck in a goddamn swamp, sourcing medication in a war-torn country is next to impossible. What a disaster.
Well, sir, you are in luck.
That's exactly what I need. Where did you get these? Well, thank you. You've probably just saved my life.
There we go. But they also need a radio. Can I open this? No, I can't. They also need a radio for the good deed to be completed. So I'll come back when I get a radio as well. Here you go.
Yes, long range. Good. Come back later. More research. Let's gather more data. More pictures, close-ups. Find the patterns. Yes. Come back later.
Sure thing. Wait, before I move on.
What can I do for you?
Upgrade defensive gear. Yeah, give me this.
I've outdone myself this time.
And this. Actually, give me these two.
I'm getting good at this. Damn, I'm good.
You are. There we go. Glyphs, let's see. I'll just keep it like this then. Now let's go to Visa Hills.
The others left with that young man, Atticus. He may have good intentions, sweet as he is, but driving back into occupied territory is a grave mistake. No, Albin and I will continue to rest here for now. We'll eventually make our way to the ON refugee, Zephyrus willing.
Oh, my poor Max. We had to leave in such a hurry we left him behind. I pray to Zephyrus that those Sabinian cretins haven't found. Oh, I should have just set him free. I'll never forgive myself.
Well, sir, I have news.
Oh, you freed Max! Oh, my sweet baby boy. 1,000 blessings upon you, stranger. Oh, I feel like a huge weight has been lifted, although I still harbor a great deal of guilt. Maxie means the world to me. I do hope he'll find his way to some happiness. I feel Maxie means the...
The others left with that
There we
young
go.
man. No.
Now I can go this way. So I need reverse dollar, an eye, ball with a star, and a sword. Rank 2. Unfetter your mind, increasing limbic energy but reducing damage. While wounded, strikes against you will reduce the damage you take. And that is it here. I like that. Now I'm just gonna take rewards for good deeds. And then I'm leaving. Love the music.
Remember, whenever you accomplish good deeds...
What's our status on time loops?
Good. You closed a few of them. I'm sure there are more out there.
Have I helped enough Haitians?
Haiti?
Striking an enemy will reduce the cost of limbic skills. Hey, Prism, Theta. Striking against you will increase the damage of your next attack. Banish a manifestation of ecstasy from whence it came. Also got a cool glyph. That's a neutral but ranged, which can help with ranged enemies that I can't reach. And now I'm gonna go where? I think I'm gonna go here. Or here. Doesn't really matter. Let's go here. And I'm gonna continue this in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.